Hello everybody, NCS Fan 001 here, and today we're doing something I've only really done one other time before. You guys might remember, I think it was over the summer that I managed to become the fastest achiever for Thrillville on PS4, a record that currently still stands at like 2 hours and 20 minutes. So tonight, hey Cassie, got in before stream, good luck, thank you. Hey Wayer T, hey Sweet Plays. Tonight, our goal is to finish Clock Tower Rewind, whichever PS4 version I have. Because apparently there's two of them, and I don't know why there's two of them. I'm assuming the other one's like Japanese or just Asian or something, because I think that one got released later. This game, currently the fastest time is 3 hours and 23 minutes. That's not a lot of time. Now, the second fastest time is over a day, so we're going to be top two, regardless. That's not the problem. But can I actually do this in 3 hours and 23 minutes? Keep in mind the timer doesn't start until you collect your first trophy. So, I do have that advantage. I have a few minutes, so... Hey, Goran. Had butter chicken and pale like pain in the ear today. Nice. I actually had, I cooked some steak, and it was crazy because I went to the grocery store, and I looked at the steak section, and I legitimately think that they mislabeled two fillets as sirloin, because I bought a pack that had two steaks in it. It was about a pound of food, and it was marked as sirloin, so it was like $10 or something. And when I got them home and actually seasoned and cooked them, it was much closer to being a fillet than a sirloin, so I legitimately think they misnamed the object, or the item, but I'm sure as heck not complaining. Their mistake is my gain. So I had a real good meal today, got them both cooked perfectly, some eggs and bacon, it was a good meal. Anyway, so for those who don't know, with this trophy list, 3 hours and 23 minutes, I did just go ahead and load the game up one time just to make sure that I knew which trophy list I was looking at. Most of the trophies are tied to getting all the endings, with a few other miscellaneous ones, but now I know how to do things like using the rope and stuff like that, so hopefully I can go faster. I definitely think a sub 4 hours is doable. The question is, can I do it in sub 3 hours and 23 minutes? Again, timer does not start until I get my first trophy. Now, for the punishment aspect of this stream, something I did not do for the Thrillville game because I kind of knew that I had it. With Thrillville, so with this game, there are two punishments for me to take care of if I lose. The first is that if I do not win, no matter what my final time is, I must platinum the most shameful game in existence. Yep, gotta platinum it. If I don't beat it in time, I gotta platinum the most shameful game ever. I said I would never put one of these games on my list, or any of the jumping food games or anything like that. Well, that might change today. The bigger concern is, and I'm gonna switch my thing over to camera here for just a second. If I lose every 10 minutes that I run over the time, I have to eat one of these Bean Boozleds from 7th edition, with 2 new flavors apparently. I haven't eaten these in a very long time, and it was not fun the first time, so yeah. So those are my punishments. Every 10 minutes over, I have to eat one of those. But regardless of if I lose, I have to platinum this game. So, yeah. Alright, well, let's jump on in. Like I said, timer doesn't start till we get our first trophy. So, let me get my timer up on here. Okay, I got my phone timer up. I mean, I know how to do everything. I now know that several of the endings can be save scummed. So, that's good. What I'm probably gonna do is scum the H ending on this first playthrough when I go for the S ending. So I'm going to try to get the, I'm going to go for the S ending first, and scum the H ending out of it. Then, we'll go for the A ending, because it's the most problematic. Looking back on editing the previous video of this game, I do think it is possible that whoever told me that the interacting with the bird's nest and scaring the bird out might actually be the problem. You might be right. I looked back at the video and have been editing everything. It's plausible. It's completely plausible. I wouldn't be overly surprised if that's what ended up happening. Starting to lose your motivation with the journey, but gotta keep going. I'm losing lots of muscle mass. That's weird. You shouldn't be losing a lot of muscle if you're eating mostly protein. Looking forward to this. I am too. I'm definitely nervous. Ended up putting your height at 5'9" to get exact body dimensions, even though I've been saying it's 5'10". Because I'm at 6'0", so I can weigh a little bit more. Quick start. Okay. So we don't have to go through the very beginning where you have to watch all the scenes and stuff happen at the very beginning. They don't affect the trophies anyway, so again... So, for the S ending, what we want to do is... We want to get... Oh, I got an idea. I know what trophy I need to get first. I know exactly what I need to get first. It's an RNG trophy, and I can get it out of the way immediately. I didn't even think about that previously. I totally need to do that. I gotta get this RNG trophy done first. Because some of this is going to come down to RNG. I might get unlucky. And just have a lot of really bad Scissorman spawns. It can happen. So what we're going to do... Again, the timer doesn't start until I get my first trophy. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait in here until the TV plays by itself. And that'll knock the RNG trophy out early. One of the most RNG trophies. So for S ending, we want to only see... Okay, starting now. That happened way faster than it did on the other version, by the way, developers. Consistency. I mean, you should drop more weight eventually. Okay, so nothing in there. Okay, let's deal with the parrot. Hey, Leon. I don't know how much I'm going to be looking at the chat tonight because I'm going to be focusing a lot on this. Alright, so we got that out of the way early, which is kind of nice because that one caused me a lot of problems on the other version. Yeah, we only want to see Laura die, not Anne. Hey, Leon. Don't interact with anything that we don't need to. I'm not showing off any cool stuff on this playthrough. I am just straight up balls to the walls trying to speedrun this thing. Okay, that's the perfume bottle. Awesome. We got the perfume. Now we run over here. So yeah, we want Laura to be the only one that dies. And then... we have to go to the secret room. We have to, depending on which item we have to get, we'll see. I'll make sure not to accidentally interact with the other crow thing, with the one in the West Wing. Or, not the West Wing, with the one in the Bird's Nest hallway. So you got an eating disorder. Try to call a nutritionist, but unfortunately they're not available on weekends. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, and I'm definitely not a nutrition-focused person or a nutritionist at all. But I'm still very happy that I managed to get that steak today that I still swear I think they mislabeled it. Yeah, I still think they mislabeled it, so... And I do want to save the game pretty often. Got Platinum on Black Ops 6 today after 120 hours of grinding. I finally got the fucking bowling trophy done. I'm sorry, I still despise that trophy. I finally got it done. So yeah, I finally got the bowling trophy done. It took forever. Took another, like, 5 tries today. But it's done. So, I've also finished one augment. One augment down, only 9 more to go. Only have 9 more augments to go. Okay, there's Laura. That's our first death scene, so now we have to make sure to always save and be careful anytime we go through the Scream hallways. Hopefully we only go through the Scream hallways one time. Sheer terror! And also, I do have to get a dead end at some point. And you get both those trophies at the same time when starting the game, which is nice. I hope the dead end trophy doesn't glitch out on me again, because it didn't work correctly on the PS5 version. I had to die like at least 5 times before it unlocked. So that's got me at least slightly worried. That's the only trophy that bugged on me for sure in the original playthrough. Cyber Trophy so annoying. Oh yeah, and tell you your current health issue when it comes to diets of the worst people, yeah. But they can at least take a look at what you're eating and look at your health issues and give at least some basic ideas on it. Now on 230 Plat's, nice. Okay, we have evaded Scissorman for the first time. Still using double XP tokens. Yeah, I will eventually. But I finally got the bowling trophy done, so that was the one that was causing me the most problems. So at least it's done. I don't have to worry about it ever again. Okay, so what we're going to do now... Run all the way over here. This is going to take us to the foyer. And we're going to quickly scum the H ending and knock it out. So yeah, we're going to knock the H ending out right now. Not worry about it. That way we don't have to do a whole nother playthrough for it. I can knock the G ending out whenever I go for the B and C endings. Unfortunately, you can't scum those, but you can scum at minimum the D and E endings. I don't know if you can scum the F ending. So I'm going to try to, and I assume you might have to, but I'm also, again, not sure. How do I bring up inventory? Oh, no, how do I bring up inventory? Circle. That's it. Okay. Interact with the car. I might be able to escape here with this car, but what about the other girls? I think you should worry more about it getting out of here, Jennifer. Stuck on 98% in Black Ops 6 with the PS4 because of the RCXD double kill not working. Maybe you're rushing it, but can't help. Just impatient. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to lose weight faster, but I don't know. Because we have vacation coming up in a few weeks, so... Go, Jennifer. We're on a timer here. When you're surrounded by, I expect you to get everything done quickly, so it kind of makes you want to get all off quickly as soon as possible. Okay, so that is the H ending. Skip through the credits quickly. Now creepy Uncle Joe pops up out of the back seat for a sniff, and we cut to black. Alright, ending H achieved. Awesome. 1 down. 8 more to go. Save. And continue. And it leaves us off right in here. Perfect. So, yeah, we can knock out the H ending like that. Awesome. Getting the same issue with the Rush Hour Trophy. I don't know what the Rush Hour Trophy is. I don't remember. Okay, next thing we need is the pesticide. So, I actually am going to let Jennifer have her panic meter go up. Because my theory is that maybe that dead end trophy comes from dying while you're, like, heavily panicking. As weird as that sounds. I don't know if that's true or not. But, again, it's an obscure enough thing for such an obscure old game. It could be possible. God, she walks up the stairs so slowly. Okay, so next thing we're going to do... Jennifer, don't look back that way. Need 2 augments for the plat. Gotcha. The 2 double kills with RCXD. Oh, yeah. How long is the fastest time of platinum for this game? 3 hours and 23 minutes on this particular version. And I think it's actually the fastest out of all 3 versions. Because the other PS4 version is maybe a day. Okay, so interact with that. Oh boy. Yep. Interact with that. Now we push it. There we go. And then the PS5 version is like 4 hours, I think. Obviously, when I was playing the PS5 version, it was my first time ever playing the game. Of course it's filled with eggs. And why does it have trash in it? I don't know. Alright, we got the West Wing key. And this time we didn't disturb the bird. So we better be good to go for better endings. Yeah, like I said, it's possible that the dead end trophy might only unlock if you're actually, like, kind of close to death. Oh, the rope. If we can knock the rope trophy out on this playthrough as well, that would be great. Because that's another super, super RNG heavy trophy. And she has to slowly walk back. Shark literally just launched a patch. Oh, okay. Maybe they finally fixed it. Okay, so she can't climb, of course, so we're going to interact with this. Then we're going to climb over. And like I said, I'm not going to let her heal, just because I'm wondering if that might be why the trophy didn't unlock. Alright, we got a bunch of items in here, which is great. Okay, we got the robe. Now we're going to save again. I'm going to save consistently, because I don't... knowing the issues I had with this game on the PS5, with it just, like, how finicky some things are and how easily you can click the wrong thing. Alright, we haven't seen Scissor Man in a while, so I suspect he's going to pop up very soon. Like, possibly when we go down the stairs. So also, by the way, in the original SNES version... she healed way slower. Now, also, though, in the original SNES version, Scissor Man wasn't random. He could only pop out of specific places. So... yeah, like I said, we're going to let her stay in red. And if Scissor Man pops up and kills me, then I can confirm about that trophy. Watch him be in here. We don't need the ham on this playthrough, so no need to interact with that. We'll get that on the A ending. We're just going for the S ending, which means we still got to go up to the study after this. And we got to get the silver key out of the armory room, which is randomly spawning, of course, because the rooms switch on every playthrough, because that makes sense to someone out there that developed this game. Don't see anything on the patch notes about it, and they broke the servers. Wow, that's about right for Activision at this point, if we're being honest. That's about right for Activision. Alright, got that. Okay, save here. And we got to figure out what room this is. Which one did we get this time? Okay, is Mary going to be in here? Surprisingly, no. Wow, that was lucky. That was super lucky. Mary isn't in here for once. There's a silver key. Alright, we got the silver key. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, so now we gotta go to the study and examine everything. Oh, there he is. I was wondering when he would pop out. Alright, let him kill me. And see if that gets... Yes! Okay. That got me the trophy. You know what? I'm not mad. I am not mad at all. That got me the trophy. I have no issue with that at all. That got me the trophy. Thank God. I got that out of the way quickly when it broke on me the first time through. So let's heal up. And let's save. Alright, that's huge. That's actually huge. Got that out of the way without it breaking on me this time. So maybe you just have to be on red health. It's another thing that's so obscure, maybe that's what it is. I mean, in all honesty, it's obscure enough in such an old game, that very well could be it. So you know what? I'm not going to complain. 13 and a half minutes in, and S-ending playthrough is going well. We have the West Wing key. We just have to visit the study now. Examine everything in there, figure out which item I'm going for, because I got to be quick about it. And then we can head to the West Wing, which is where things get dangerous, because we have to deal with Anne potentially being thrown out a window. Nami's trophies are used to it. It's going to be a lot more grinding on my end. Because again, I've only finished one augment. I know directed mode is out. I don't know anything about it, like if it disables trophies or not. Okay, examine the note here. We need to read this. Make sure we read it. And now, we want to go examine the mural the first time. And we're going to see which item we have to go for. I would rather it be the scepter, because the scepter is easier. Scepter's easier than the idol, so I'd much rather it be the scepter. Alright, we're going for the scepter. Okay, that's good. That's very good. You still earn zombies Easter egg trophies? Awesome! Heck yeah. They secretly fixed the trophy, not going to try and look through. Okay, this is actually off to a very good start. We're going for the idol, and we've gotten 2 bad trophies out of the way already. The scepter, I mean. We're going for the scepter. The scepter's easier. The scepter is significantly easier. Because then we don't even have to visit the library. Alright, so we can go to the second floor here. That'll take me to the secret room, which we got to go to no matter what. And I'm ready to reload save if needed. Okay, made it through the hallway. We should not have to go through that hallway again on this playthrough. The good thing is, after the A ending playthrough, we won't have to worry about the Scream hallways ever again. In fact, we actually need to see Anne die. Alright, we got the taxidermy room. Some more good RNG coming our way. Got the taxidermy room. Okay, we use the dagger here. Taxidermy room! What's up? We are getting... I cannot believe this. I am actually legitimately getting some good RNG today. Shockingly. I can't believe it. I really can't. I got the dead end trophy out of the way. I got the ghostly encounter out of the way. Now we got the taxidermy room immediately. There's something shiny there. Give me the shiny. It's a key! The cage key. Awesome. Cage room is on the lower floor, though. It's always on the lower floor, I think. I don't think it can spawn on the upper floor. But yeah, if you can still earn trophies in Director's Mode, that makes it a lot easier. Okay, through there, with no scream. Alright, what room is this? If it's the piano room, we need to go into it. If it's not... Well, actually, we need the piano room for a couple of things. It is... Oh, wait, I can get Cat Scare in here. Let's get the Cat Scare. Let's get the Cat Scare, please. Perfect, yes. Cat Scare knocked out. Another RNG trophy done. Alright, let's heal up. That's another RNG trophy out of the way. Alright, we don't even need to go into the fireplace room, but we do need to go into the children's bedroom. How long do I think I'm going to do Carnivore for? I don't know. It's just expensive, so we'll see. Because again, that's the biggest problem with it to me, is that it's expensive. Okay, got that. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 Mash the X button. I'm not dying to a doll today. Awesome. Dolly Dearest. That's another trophy out of the way. Let's heal up. And save. No need to go into the fireplace room. So we're going to go to... Oh. I actually need Scissor Man to spawn here. It would be super helpful if he wanted to spawn here. Scissor Man, this is the one time where I would like you to spawn in. I'm hoping that maybe this spawns him by going back and forth between rooms. The one time I want him to spawn. You know what? I'm gonna have to... Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get that trophy on this playthrough, most likely. It's fine if I don't. I can get it on a future one. I would have loved to knock it out here. But he's not here right now, so I'd rather just move quickly. That's more important, is speed. Okay, there's a chance he spawns in here. So I'm going to save. I don't want to deal with him, because that's not going to help. It has health benefits. Sometimes you'll feel really bad. Yeah, I feel a little bit dizzy sometimes. Okay, just interact with the boxes, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm gonna... It's eventually gonna go back to keto instead, because it's easier, it's cheaper, and it's probably a little bit healthier. So I'll probably end up going with keto in the long term. Jennifer, you don't need to tell me about that. This is the only playthrough where we actually have to find the secret room, though, which is good. Ears got incredibly sensitive. I've never had that happen. Yeah, this is thankfully the only time we have to go for the secret room. So on all other playthroughs, we don't care. I mean, we have to go for the A ending. We have to go to the jail cell. And B and C, we also have to go to the jail cell. Oh, wonderful. Wait. Can he? He can follow you. Wait, what? Well, this is... I've never seen this happen before. Alright, we gotta knock him out. He's gonna get in the way, of course. This is very, very unlucky here. That's our first bad RNG of the night. Then she falls down. Yeah, this is our first bad RNG of the night. Unless it actually lets me lift up the wood. If it does, that would be kind of nice. If it lets me do that, it's a trophy. Oh, you know what I can do? I can knock out this trophy, possibly, or I can try to. And then I won't have to worry about it again. You know what? Let's try. Let's see if I can make it work. Alright, we're gonna go into this hallway. Everything I'm doing is on purpose here. Alright, I'm gonna let him kill me. That seems weird, but I'm gonna let him kill me. intentional. Gonna let him kill me. Did he enter the room? Yeah, he did. I didn't think he could go in that room either because I've never seen it happen. It might be a PSX thing then. But this is actually fine because now I can try something. There might be another way to get that one rope trophy that was causing me so many problems. Oh, I screwed that one up. That one was my fault. I should have walked to the left first. Okay, that was my fault. Yeah, I've never seen him go into that room on any playthrough, so I didn't know we could. But again, we might now be able to knock out the rope trophy, which would be great because that's another very RNG-heavy trophy. So getting that one out of the way would be great. Alright, now we're going to knock him down. And hope that this works. I don't know if it will or not. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to go find a hiding place. Which there are a few. It's not that big a deal. Come on, do it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yes! You know what? I have no complaints. Oh, it might still not work. No, man. So if you place the plank down at all, you can't do it. Damn. Okay, well, I'm not surprised it didn't work. I wanted to see if it did. I've never managed to get rid of him that way, though. So at least that was a first. By removing the plank, I mean. Okay, so we are going to have to go for the rope trophy on another playthrough, unfortunately, because I put the plank down, which you have to do to get the S ending regardless, so it's fine. It's not that big a deal, unless he had been chasing me from the beginning. Alright, we got to interact with everything in here. Does she not know the name of her adoptive mother? Hold on. Does she not know the name of her adoptive mother? Okay, then. Well, that's interesting. That's weird. Alright, got that trophy. Yeah, it might have happened on 3rd or 5th day of Carnivore, gotcha. Alright, skip through this. Did forget to say yesterday I had to rush your stepdad to the hospital. He fell and couldn't walk. I hope he gets better. Hope it's nothing serious. Okay, we're on our way to the S ending. All we gotta do now is... Well, we gotta go downstairs and do like 5 things downstairs. So yeah, downstairs, we need to find the music room to get the scepter. And we need to... We know where the chapel is. I already have the hutch key. So I already have the hutch key. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, so these 2 rooms are randomly generated. So we'll see which ones they are. Actually, you know what? Let me heal up and save. We don't want to die anymore, so unless we're going for that rope trophy on future playthroughs, which we will be doing. I think the opening is Mary has brown hair. Hey, it's the hutch room! Heck yeah! Apparently that's what it's called in some countries. I don't know why, but it is. Okay. And here you in the game, she's blonde. Yeah, it's... They didn't get all that stuff consistently right, but this was also 1995, so... I will escape here, too. We're not going to free the rats, because that was one of the only other different things I did on playthroughs that worked. I didn't free them, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so we got the crows free. Now, what room is this? If it's the piano room, that would be the best RNG. It is the library. I'm still going to interact with everything in here, because I don't want to take any risks. Yeah, I still want to interact with everything in here just in case. I don't think it matters, but I'm not taking a risk. That's how you get the green key, which I've still never collected, because there's no point. Retro Achievements has an achievement for the green key, but in both versions, I think, because they have both a SNES and a PSX version, I think, or maybe a SNES and a WonderSwan version or something. Okay, no problem. Like I said, I just want to do this just to make absolutely sure, because I don't necessarily trust the game. Okay, all that's left for the S ending is we just need to find the chapel now. Okay, well that scared her for some reason, but that's fine. So we just gotta find the chapel. And the piano room. Well, I know where the chapel is. Chapel's in the same place every playthrough. It's a few rooms from here. Chapel's always in the same place. I gotta be careful here, though, because I think that there's a scream that can happen here. This can be a scream hallway, so I'm gonna go through a door, and then I'm gonna save. This might be the spare bedroom, because we haven't found that yet. Okay, save. Let's get... What? Oh, what? That trophy didn't unlock previously? That's not good. That's really not good if it didn't unlock previously, because it should have. Okay, that's bad if that trophy was buggy on this version, but the other one wasn't. Okay, this is probably a dumb idea, but there is a trophy for triggering Scissorman in here. So let's see if he pops out of the ceiling. That would be kind of nice because I know what the last room is. Hey, there he is! Alright, give me that trophy. Give me that trophy. There it is, a deadly duet. Alright. Man, for the most part, we are getting some extremely good RNG on this playthrough. For the most part. Jennifer, get up. The dude walks at like 2 miles per year. You should be able to outrun him, no problem. Did I get the dead end trophy? I did. I knocked it out early. It appears that you may just have to be in red health for it to count, for some reason. I don't know why, but that's how I got it on both versions now, so... But I don't know why that Take a Breather trophy just now popped, because I've clearly healed several times. I'm going to have to change that trophy on my guide and make sure that it states that that one, for some reason, may not unlock. Alright, this is going a lot better than I was expecting. Because we got the H ending already. We save scummed it. Even if it didn't count, that's at least the easy trophy. That's at least like the easiest trophy, or the easiest ending to get, because it only takes a couple of minutes. We freed the crow. We've got the cloak and the perfume. Yep, that's working. We found the secret room. Now we gotta go watch Lot dying on the altar. That's our next thing we gotta do. Which we're gonna do down here. If my luck keeps up, it might be a possibility. Yeah, if my luck keeps up, this is not out of the realm of possibility. Now, how does Miss Mary not hear us? And how does she get down here literally 30 seconds before us? Hey, doggo. I am going to get a trophy for this as well. Alright, Master of Stealth. Master of Unlocking. Master of Unlocking Trophies. Alright, now we want to walk all the way over to the right, where we find Lot dying. This is critical for the S ending. The switches... Well, she told us how to beat Scissor Man, so that's good. Alright, go through here. Okay, up here. Now we gotta go deal with the giant demented baby. If she got PTSD from this? Yeah, she did, actually. Because in the second game, in the sequel to this, the one on PS1, she's in therapy at the beginning. Which makes pretty good sense, given what she's been through. But yeah, so she actually is, so... I don't know if it's PTSD necessarily is the disorder, but it's probably a lot of conditions, given what she had to deal with in this. Yeah. No normal human being has ever dealt with any of this stuff, so... Now we got giant demented baby man. This is just gonna be a panic button sequence. Oh, and when I go home for Thanksgiving and me and Lizard Guy hang out, I'm gonna make him play this game, because he's never played the original. And, you know, this one is legitimately scary at times if you don't know what to expect. So I'm gonna make him play the original, and that actually is gonna be pretty fun. I'll see if he gets as scared as I do with knowing that Scissor Man is more random in this version. Because I didn't tell him that. I didn't tell him that's why it was scary. I told him that it actually legitimately scared me multiple times. I never told him why. So as far as he knows, Scissor Man can only come from certain places. From cradle to grave. Then we got our cutscene showcasing... It lives. Except it's not there when we go back into that room in about 30 seconds. So that makes sense. So after this, I want to get the A ending next, because that's the one that gave me the most trouble on the other version. I got the S ending first try on the original version, so... We're 36 minutes in, almost. So we're not doing too badly, given that this is one of the 2 longest endings. Or one of the 4 longest endings, really, because the S, A, B, and C endings are all fairly long. But then the D, E, F endings are shorter, and then the G and H endings are really short. Let him find out for himself. Oh yeah, I'm not going to tell him anything. I'm only going to tell him stuff if he gets really stuck. And I don't want to wait like 6 hours to figure something out. Okay, we should be getting the S ending here. And I mean, honestly, neither of us get scared all that easily. But the other version legitimately got me a bunch of times. Because, again, I went in with the expectation that he could spawn only from certain places. Because that's the only way I ever saw the game played. But as it turns out, I was wrong. Okay. Up the ladder. And the first time it happened, I didn't think it was a thing that could happen. But still, the best one was when he dropped out of the ceiling in the garage. Because again, I've never heard of that happening. Yes! We got the S ending. We got the S ending. Alright, hardest ending's out of the way. We got it. I got super, super good RNG on this playthrough. With both the gameplay and the trophies. So I got super, super good RNG on this playthrough. And Jennifer. Remember, kids, be friendly to animals. Because someday, you too may find yourself trapped in a haunted mansion. Chased around by a murderous demon child. And if you do, you may want to have the help of the animals. She's such a dumbass. The crows aren't doing that much to you, and you couldn't have walked in any other direction that wasn't off the side of the platform. I guess that was too difficult for Miss Mary. Alright, S ending's done. And as I mentioned before, despite being the best ending and generally considered the hardest one to get, this ending is actually not canon. Surprisingly, it's the only good ending that isn't considered potentially canon. Because in the sequel, it's clearly made mention that Jennifer is the only apparent survivor. None of her friends survived, and it's specified that way, so it means that this actually can't be the best ending, or even though this is the best ending, where only one of your friends survives instead of none of them surviving, is not canon. That's just tragic. Alright. Canonically, people think the C ending is the canon ending because they actually say everyone's name in it, and Jennifer knows some of the names in the sequel, so most people think the C ending is the canon ending, specifically, even though technically A, B, or C could all be canon. Alright, the best and the worst are cleared. Alright, now for the A ending. I mean, theoretically, Lot might survive, in theory. Okay, so this time we're going for the A ending. So we still only want to see Laura die. We still have to be careful about Anne. But we have one other different action we have to take. And I still have to go for the rope one at some point. Because technically Lot doesn't necessarily die if you don't look at her dying on the altar, potentially. Like, you could argue that maybe she's still alive somehow. That's probably not a good argument, but maybe. I don't know. Okay. So the only difference is that we actually want to get drugged by Miss Mary on this playthrough. Or we can get ourselves... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to get myself knocked out with the drink in the kitchen, just in case that breaks anything. I'm just going to let Miss Mary knock me out, because then you're guaranteed to know that Miss Mary is evil. Okay, we want to get rid of the parrot, because we're going to need to hide in here. And on the future playthrough, we're actually going to need to go back to the first foyer, once it doesn't matter about who survives or not. Because this is the only other playthrough where it actually matters that our friends survive, or that one friend survives. Because B ending, they can both be dead. C ending, they can both be dead. D, E, F endings don't care. G ending, they actually both have to be dead. And H ending's already done, but only one of them can be dead. But we already got it done, so... Okay. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's get rid of the parrot. Alright, we can hide in here now. Lot's your favorite out of all of them. I think it's clarified that she is Jennifer's closest friend, which makes it even worse. Hey, TJ. Yeah, I think it's actually clarified that that is her best friend in the extra material, which just makes it even more tragic that she's basically guaranteed to die. Yes, it's a corpse. Ain't you never seen a corpse before? Well, you probably haven't because you don't work in medicine and you're also 14, so... Just saying. Alright, let's go back and hide in the parrot room. But we can actually... We should be able to scum the G ending on our B or C playthrough. Yeah, we should be able to scum that on our B or C playthrough. And then, we're supposed to be able to do the D, E, and F endings on the same playthrough. I don't know if that's true or not. I know we can do the D and E endings on the same playthrough. Because I did that on the PS5 version. And we can't do the B and C playthroughs. You thought our best friend would be Anne? Well, she might be with the fact that Anne's the only survivor here, but I think the extra material confirms that Lot is her best friend. And yet again, it just makes it more tragic. Oh, you know what? Is there a trophy for interacting with the mirror here? I can't remember if there is. I need to check. Step for a drop courtyard ham, which we're going to get on this playthrough. Anne's other death, we're not going to get that playthrough. The rope, the drink we're going to get here, and then all the endings. Okay. Nope. So we don't have to deal with that. Perfect. Yeah, for some reason the stream likes to lock up a little bit when I go to my trophy list. That's exactly what it is. It's something with the trophy list. Like, looking at the trophy list messes up the stream? That's weird. Okay, I've had that problem before. I know I've had that problem... Wait. No, I don't want to go that way. I didn't mean to go that way. I want to go up here first. So that's part of the reason why my streams mess up. I don't know why that is, though, but I know it's happened before. It happened a number of years ago, and I was able to, like, change a setting or something, and that fixed it? As weird as that sounds? I mean, at least I figured out that's generally the cause of the problem. So I know just not to look at the trophy list. I don't know why that is, but that's definitely what it is, because that's how it's happened before. So that's really weird. I don't know why, but, you know, I found something out. So that's good for me to know in the future, you know? That's good for me to know. I just need to look into how to fix that, because I know it's happened previously, and I found a way to fix it for a long time. Okay, we don't disturb the bird in there this time, because apparently people think that might actually affect the ending, even though it's literally never been mentioned in any guide out there. So, I don't know. Okay. So I won't look at the trophy list anymore during this. Unless I actually have to. There's the rope again. Okay, so this time we can try to get the rope trophy done. Just try to knock it out. Alright, pick up the pesticide. Alright, so try to get over to here. She won't be able to. It's too high to climb. Use that upper body strength, Jennifer. You don't need too much of it, I don't think. I mean, you probably do, actually, but she also doesn't weigh anywhere near as much as I do, so she could probably do it. Okay, let's go in here. Let's get the cloak. Or the robe, or whatever the hell it's called in this game. I always call it the cloak, because I think that's what the original translation had it as. But the game calls it the robe. I will continue to call it the cloak, because again, I'm 100% or 99% sure that's what it was called in the original. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to head downstairs. Scissor Man's probably going to pop up here because he didn't pop up here on the first playthrough. Yes, let's slowly walk down the stairs while being chased by a murderous psychopath. That's a good idea, Jennifer. That's a bang-up job. Okay, he didn't spawn. That's good. Now, the good thing is, I can deal with him in the garage with the shovel. I'm obviously not going to hide on the ledge again because of last time. But I can get rid of him with the shovel. Okay, first things first, let's get the ham. And I know you can technically get knocked out with the drink here, but I'm not going to do it that way. Because I have a weird feeling that might mess it up. Because almost everything out there says to get knocked out by Miss Mary, specifically. So I'm going to just do it that way, just to make sure. We aren't allowed very many mistakes in this, so... House is beautiful. Oh, right, a murderer is chasing me. It's a murderer. Alright, let's get out of here. Got the gold key. Heal up. I love that quick saving and everything. It's wonderful. Alright, so we actually won't miss Mary. Well, I did just save in the other room, so it's fine. We actually won't miss Mary to be here. Hey, look at that! Exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted to have happen. We do need to go back here for the silver key, though. Yeah, we do still need to go back here for the silver key. So we'll have to do just a little bit of backtracking because of that. Okay. That's going to get me a trophy. Or no, I guess we already got the trophy. Hee-hee. Food. Food. That's like me when I'm hungry. Here, have some ham. That I just stuffed in my pocket for later because I thought it might be useful. Barrows. It's watching you right now. It's watching you from the cradle under the stars. Alright. Found a use for some ham. Now we wait for Lot. Making him sound like Michael Jackson. Hee-hee! My voice isn't really high enough for that most of the time. I mean, do you not remember Miss Mary giving you a drink and then passing out? Jennifer? Did you already block that out of your memory or something? Jennifer, you girls are such troublemakers. Jennifer, wait for me right there. You need to be punished. Again, we don't take the shotgun because that would be too logical. There's the courtyard trophy. 76% already. But again, we don't take the shotgun because that would be the logical thing to do. Alright, we want to save here because we're going to go into the Scream hallway. And that's a dangerous area to be in. This is the lower floor Scream hallway, and we are out safely. Fantastic. Alright, so we do need to go back in here because we do need to get the silver key. We need it for the study, because we do still have to go to the study on this playthrough. And on the B and C playthroughs as well. And the D and E playthrough, so... We need it on most playthroughs, because we need to know, one, which item we need to get, and two, how the clock tower works. We don't necessarily need it for the F ending, but if everything goes right, we'll be getting the F ending on the same playthrough as the D and E endings. Nope, me stupid! Duh. That's probably offensive to someone out there because that sounds like the South Park episode. Okay. So now we gotta go to the study, and then we can jump over to the other wing. So we got the key we need, so we should only have to go through one more Scream hallway on this playthrough. And then, moving forward, the Scream hallway no longer matters. I just wish you could combine the B and the C endings, because they're literally identical except for the floor that you go to in the elevator. If it wasn't for that, like, that's the only difference between the two, so... Okay, first, let's examine everything on the table here. That's number one priority. I still love how this game, this version, straight up spells it out as to what you have to do. Whereas in the original, it just goes, time will cause adherence. We were smarter in the 90s, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, we're not going... Okay, we're going for the idol. Unfortunately, the idol's a little bit harder to get, which means we will have to cross that pathway. Alright, I'm going to reread it a second time just to make sure it counts. Okay, and we read the mural, but couldn't read the whole thing, so... So this means we actually have to find the library. It's okay. We can deal with that. Alright. Scream hallway. Last time we have to go through it on this playthrough. So we just gotta be careful. I just gotta be ready to reload my save quickly. Damn it. Alright, let's try again. Ready to reload save. Okay, we're through. Whew. We're through. Okay, come on, give me the taxidermy room. Give me that taxidermy room. Taxidermy room is beneficial here. Taxidermy room, taxidermy room. It is the taxidermy room. Excellent. Because we do still have to free the crows on this playthrough. All future playthroughs, we don't care about the crows. But SNA playthroughs, we do have to rescue them. So we do have to still go through this again. Even though I already did it on the S ending. Not sure why it's in the store right now, but it does come back. Training card shop simulators, an easy 30-minute platinum. I'm really hoping I don't have to go stroke the dick after this. Because that's my punishment. That's one of my punishments if I lose. Because if I lose, for anyone who's just now joining in, if I lose, I have to platinum stroke the dick and put that monstrosity on my main account. Something that I never said I said I would never do. Let's heal up. And let's save, just in case. I don't think they can scream in this hallway, but just in case. Alright. So we run through here. Okay, we're good. Rocks... No, wait, this is the... Okay, so... If this is the piano room, it's useless. If it's the bedroom, at least it's a hiding spot. It might be the library. It's the piano room, okay? We're not hiding out in here any longer. No reason. Yeah, it's a game called Stroke the Dick because that's apparently the name of a real animal. I find that very hard to believe, but apparently it is. Alright, heal up. Yeah, I know that someone's watching you, Jennifer. It's one of the creepy-ass dolls hanging from the ceiling. So that's the main punishment. No matter what, if I don't get it in time, I have to platinum that game. But for every 10 minutes past the best time of 3 hours and 23 minutes, for every 10 minutes past it, I have to take a Bean Boozled. Oh, it's the red doll this time. I'm a little different. The encounter doesn't really change that much, but I just gotta be ready to hit that panic button. I think the blue doll might be a little bit faster, but it can't be by more than a few seconds, so... This thing is super finicky in the SNES version, by the way, for some reason. Now, if Scissorman wanted to spawn right about now, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I am going to have to cross that barrier here in a second. But we're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to explore the first floor first. Because we got to find the library before we can even get the idol. So I might as well see if I can trigger him to spawn and knock that trophy out since we got the rope so early. Okay, what have we got in here? Is it... What room are we getting? Yes! Library. Excellent. I still got to explore the other room, though, and make sure it's not the cage room. If it's the cage room, I have to go into it. Demonic statue in a safe place. I can't imagine the original version is that specific. I'm willing to bet it's not. I'm still going to investigate everything just in case the game wants to be a prick about it. I'm not taking any risk. I am not taking any risk with the 2 long endings. The other endings are a lot less finicky, so... If I can knock the S and the A endings out first try each, we're in pretty good shape. What was that noise? Can something drop in from this room? It wouldn't surprise me, but I've never seen it happen before. Now, if that means Scissorman wants to spawn, I am not opposed to that. It's books, Jennifer. Haven't you ever seen a book before? Alright, if Scissorman does want to spawn, I will not complain. Because I actually... Oh wait, I need to go to the right first. I need to make sure this isn't the cage room. It's probably not. I don't think it ever is, but just in case. Or it rarely is. It is the extra bedroom. Okay, so we have a hiding place. He can spawn in that room? Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's good. That's a new fear unlocked, even though we never have to go into the library on a future playthrough. That's a new fear unlocked. To know that he can drop probably out of the fucking ceiling again in there. As if it happening in the garage wasn't bad enough. Again, that was easily the best this game has ever gotten me. Because I was... Who would have expected it? He's just like, hey, Jennifer, I'm in the ceiling here. I think I'm cool. I'm dropping out of the ceiling. Okay, cage room. Let's get the crows freed first. Alright, we free the crows. So we're good to go for the A ending at this point. We just need to get the idol, and then we're good to go. And I kind of want to see if I can trigger Scissorman here. Are you sure about that, Jennifer? I mean, hopefully you will on this playthrough, because we're going for the good endings. I don't just want to wait around and wait for him to spawn, though, because that's too RNG heavy. Okay, so we've explored that. Some we're going to go back to the right. We got to go get the idol now. And if he's not in this area, I'm just going to have to wait for another playthrough. Actually, go through here. Nope. Let's see if he spawns when I come out. Come on, Scissor Man, be there. Darn it. Alright, we're going to have to put the plank up then. Because Scissor Man doesn't really want to be here. He's really been, like, non-aggressive in this series so far. In this video, I mean. Like, he's been, like, really non-aggressive. It's a plank! Yeah, he's really, like, been really uninterested so far in this playthrough. Or this whole stream. He's only had, like, one random spawn. Okay, we got the Demon Idol. Almost at 5k subs. I know, I'm getting close. Maybe soon. I mean, I think I'm the only person that's going to have a Clock Tower trophy video out. It's about, I don't know, 85% of the way edited at this point. Yeah, it's probably about 85% of the way edited. So it'll be out sometime next week. I didn't quite get it done this week. It's kind of busier than I thought I would be. But yeah, I think I'm the only person that's doing a Clock Tower video. Alright, so we never have to worry about the taxidermy or mannequin rooms again, which is good. This room looks exactly like the mural. Oh, nope, use it on that. Gotta do something special to celebrate 5k. I don't know what yet, though. To bring time to a standstill. Jennifer. There it goes. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. Alright, down the hole. I'm getting to a point where I'm actually, like, memorizing the way the map works to where I don't really need my physical one. But I'm going to keep it here, and I'm also going to make it look better to upload to my trophy guide. Because my trophy guide is almost done, aside from just a final check and adding in my hand-drawn map. Because there are other maps out there, but a lot of them aren't really that good. Like, they're kind of weirdly designed, like, just in, like, with lines and stuff, like you did in a Word document or something. It's real weird. Okay, so we're still going to go to the altar. I don't think we have to, but just in case. It doesn't matter anyway, because we did already see Lot die, so we should be fine. And we found out how the clock tower works. We found out from both Simon and from the mural room, or the library, or the study, whatever you want to call it. The study is technically the name of it. Okay, now we got to deal with Demon Baby again. So I wonder what would happen if you went to the second floor in this scenario. I actually do wonder what would happen with that. Like, if you went to the second floor, because you have to go to the third floor, but the requirements for the B and the C endings are both of your friends have to die. So I don't know what would happen if you did it that way, actually. I'd be very curious to know, but I don't have time to find out today. We're too busy. Do, 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 do. We're going to be able to save time on future playthroughs by not going to the taxidermy room, but we do still have to get the rope encounter to happen, which is completely RNG. It's the last RNG trophy I have left. So, that's the only one left that I'm kind of worried about. Already halfway into November? Yeah, this month's gone by fast. And if everything goes right, next week will probably, if things go right, I'll be trying to set a new world record in Platinum Trophy hunting. You can probably guess as to what it is based on what my home screen looks like in this game, on my PSN, PlayStation, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. Yeah, this month has gone by fast. And now that whole thing disappears if you go back in there, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. Which we're going to have to here in a second, because we have to go all the way to the end, interact with the elevator. There's no response! Of course there's not. Things don't just work by pressing buttons, Jennifer. It's not that simple. That's not how life works. Okay, let's hit the switch. Fallout speedrun. That wouldn't be a bad idea for the future to try on like an alt account. If I was just going for like a Fallout 3 Platinum speedrun, I don't know what the fastest Platinum time is though, and can't really use my phone right now because I got the timer going. I don't want to risk it stopping and delegitimizing the run. That'd be an interesting idea. Because I know that, like, even, like, Bushido's playing 76 right now. Well, I'd have rather been able to heal first. Can she heal in here? She can. Good. I don't know if it matters. I just don't want to take a risk. Funko Fusion got a PS4 version? Of course it did. Okay. This looks good. We're going to get either the A or the B ending here, so... one or the other. It better be the A ending. I want it to be the A ending. But technically I need both, and you can't save scum them anyway, so... if it takes a second playthrough to get the A ending, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I think I did everything right. I don't think I missed anything, so... we freed the crows, we read the note in the study... we saw Lot dying, everything, so... we shouldn't have missed anything. All the other endings are a lot less stressful. Yes! A ending. We got the A ending. Second best ending done. We got it. She doesn't even... Miss Mary must be kind of like beefy if she can just throw her off like that. She's got to have some muscles on her then. Yeah, she's got to have some actual muscle on her to be able to do that. I mean, Anne's not like super heavy or anything, but good lord, she's got to have some muscle on her to do that. Just pick someone up and just chuck them off the ledge. Alright, A ending. We got it. We got it. 2 hardest endings are done. Two hardest endings are done. Alright, I will take it. 2 hardest endings done. Now they get a little bit less complicated. Now we actually have to see our friends die. And on one of these playthroughs, we will get the G ending as well. And not get out. So save scum the G ending in, along with either the B or the C endings. Time does fly quickly. You'll be 30 soon. Just watch Silent Hill 2 Remake. We'll get a PS4 version. We'll see. Still got some games for 2026. You're going to turn 23 in a few months. Getting close to mid-20s. You'll be 20 soon. God, I'm 29. I'm the old man of the group. Okay. 3 endings down, including the 2 longest and hardest of endings. Which is great. Yeah, I know I'm going to turn 30 next year. Don't remind me. Kind of the reason why you started weight loss now. You get loose skin in older age, yeah. Alright, I like what I'm seeing. Okay, now we're going for the B and C endings. You know what I'm going to do real quick? We need to see both Anne and Laura die, and we can potentially see Anne die here. We might not get lucky enough for that. We might have to see her die in the Scream hallway. But we do need to go up here, because there is a trophy for this that I haven't been able to go for yet, because I didn't want to risk seeing Anne die in here. Yep, we gotta see Anne get thrown out the window, which I'll get on either the B or the C ending playthrough. Or both, potentially. Alright, this will knock out the floor and get us a trophy. Perfect. Get that one out of the way. I just wanted to knock that one out because it's kind of annoying. It's kind of obscure. I mean, if you want to kill Anne this way, I'm not going to complain because it kind of speeds things up. I guess he's not going to be nice enough to do that today. We'll just wait for her in the Scream hallway then. Is A-okay. You have 2 years till you're 30, currently 27. Enjoy the 20s. We can potentially see Anne drowning in the pool as well. We'll see her die in that way at some point for sure. Alright. Come on, give me the West Wing key the easy way this time. Thank you. It finally gave it to me the easier way. So the only big issue left on the list is the rope trophy. Yeah, don't worry too much. I remember how everything's done because I'm currently writing a trophy guide that's almost done. But yeah, the only problematic trophy I have left is the rope trophy. That's the only one I'm a little bit concerned about because it's so context specific. Same perfume used by Miss Mary. You've obtained the perfume. Okay, we want this, so we have the hiding spot here in a second. It is better to have this hiding spot just in case you need it on the lower floor, in case Scissor Man spawns in a bad place. We don't need to deal with the bird's nest this time, so that's going to save me like a full minute probably. Still think it's a stupid way to get the trophy. Yeah, technically, all of the characters' deaths can be avoided. Because you can potentially avoid seeing anyone die in this game, except, like, you could theoretically not see even Lot die in the game, if you were really careful about it. Because theoretically, every death is technically avoidable. Okay, we'll see Laura die here. Knock that out. And on this playthrough, we need to learn how the clock tower works, but we can't learn about Miss Mary being evil. Which means we can't get locked in the cage with Simon, and we can't go to the secret room. The C ending will be the exact same thing. Yeah, the C ending will be the exact same thing, except we select a different floor at the end. Which, again, the game really should let you save scum those, in all honesty, but it doesn't, because there's a whole scene when you get to the upper floor, unlike the D, E, and F endings. Andrea in the pool makes more sense for the trophy. Yeah, because, like, for one, Jennifer should be able to jump in and help her, and two, how do you drown in, like, a 3-foot deep pool? Unless you're, like, a baby or something, you're not going to drown in a 3-foot deep pool. Then again, Netflix made a series about a bouncy castle flying away and killing people. And everyone just laughed at the trailer. Where could she have gone? Maybe I should check under the bed. Uh-oh, nope, I'm late for my cartoons. I want to go watch my cartoons instead. I don't know, just noisy. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, because it's something that probably should have been unlocked multiple ways. Like some of these other trophies that are unlocked multiple ways, that one should have probably been the same way. Alright, run this way, and once we see one of our friends die, we can at least get the G ending done as well on this and save scum it. That'll save me like another 5 to 10 minutes in the future. Now, if Scissorman wants to... Wait, nope. Nope, go up here. Yeah, if Scissorman wants to drop out of the ceiling here and go ahead with Anne's body, that would speed things up quite a bit, because I can go back and hide in that room and then quickly get the G ending done. I'm gonna slowly walk up this staircase, because it's not like I fear for my life or something right now. I don't fear for my life at all. 1 hour and 20 minutes, so we officially have 2 hours and 3 minutes left. We have 2 hours and 3 minutes left to platinum this game. And we have 6 more endings we gotta get. Even if some of them can be save scummed, 6 more endings is a lot, so... Thankfully, though, we don't have to deal with the bird's nest this time. But with how good my RNG was on the first playthrough, that's allowing this challenge to be possible. Got the pesticide. Let's get the rope. In case we can get Scissorman to spawn there correctly. I really want to just knock that out sooner rather than later so I don't have to worry anymore. Because it's the last RNG-heavy trophy I have left. Because if I can get that one done, there's nothing RNG left in this game, so... Or nothing majorly RNG. I can't, it's too high to climb up. Push the box. Get the robe. See, I have a little over 2 hours left, so... It's not impossible. If things go reasonably well the rest of this playthrough, it's not impossible. Okay, so we got the pesticides. We do need that key so we can get the silver key to go to the study, because we do still need to discover the study. Okay, let's slowly walk down the staircase, because it's not like we're in a rush or something like that, or being chased by a murderous scissor demon. I mean, she looks like she's trying to run down it, but she's really not. And she's kind of just, like, barely jogging down it or trying to make it look like she's jogging down it. Alright, kitchen. We don't need the ham because we're not getting locked in the cage. We just need to get the key out of here. And then we need to get the silver key and hope that Miss Mary is not in there this time. But you guys might have been right about the main issue being interacting with that bird in the bird nest hallway if you have to get the West Wing key from the bird's nest. That may very well have been the reason why it didn't work in the past with getting the A ending. It's entirely possible. It's starting to look more and more like that might actually be the random-ass thing that breaks it. It's an incredibly stupid way for it to happen, but... I mean... save here. And then we can reload save if things go badly here. Nope. It's the other door. Wonderful. Armor room's upstairs, study's downstairs. Wonderful. He's probably going to spawn in this time. It's been forever since he's been in here. Surprisingly, no. Jennifer, you need to run... Jennifer, you need to go to the gym and hit some cardio. Because we're going for a speed run here. And I need you to run faster. And not be scared by running. Okay, we don't want Miss Mary in here. No Miss Mary, no Miss Mary. Give me no Miss Mary, no Miss Mary. No Mary. No Mary! Yes. Always a good day when the luck is nice to me. If only Anne's corpse could be inside of the armor instead of Laura's, that would save me some time. Alright, save. Because we got that. Perfect. That's good. Alright, so now we gotta go back downstairs to the study, though, which is dangerous. Actually, I got an idea. I want to see if I can knock Anne's death out here first. And see if that works. Let me see if I can knock Anne's death out right now. Yes! Yes! Thank you, game! You were being so nice to me today! Anne gets thrown out the window. We get a trophy. And we are well on the way to the B ending. Or the C ending, whichever one we want to get first. Oh, no, don't quit. Hell yes. And now, we can scum the G ending. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's scum the G ending. We also have the rope. So if we're lucky enough to be chased by Scissor Man, when we get to the West Wing, we can knock out that trophy, and then we're done with the RNG bullshit. At that point, really all that's left is just 3 or 4 more endings. This is a possibility, guys. This legitimately might be possible. To bring time to a standstill, stop the big clock at the clock tower. Again, it literally spells the answer out for you, unlike the original game where you had to kind of cryptically figure it out yourself. Alright, what are we going for this time? I'd rather have the scepter because it's easier. Come on, give me scepter, 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 scepter. Manifest scepter in here. Yes! We're going for scepter again. It's easier. It's faster. Yeah, scepter's faster. Reason why you might be gaining weight is because maybe you got high cortisol levels. I don't even know what that is, actually, off the top of my head. I know I've heard of it, but can't think of it. Okay, we're going for scepter. That is a good thing. That is good. That's easier. That's faster. But before we go to the West Wing, we're going to go save scum the G ending. Getting weight because you're not having a good day. Well, stress. I mean, I always thought stress would, like, stop. Well, no stress can cause you to eat more potentially and potentially cause problems. All right, let's knock the G ending out real quick. It's easy. Let's get it done. It's when you're stressed, it can cause weight gain. I mean, for some people, it's like stress eating is a thing. Something I've done in the past. All right, so this time I want to go ahead and knock out our G ending. What about the other girls? You've already seen 2 of them die, right? You've seen Anne and Laura die. Does Lot also have to die? Eating little, that should not be the reason. I don't know what it is then. That's definitely going to be more of a doctor question. I mean, I've seen 2 friends die. Lot hasn't died, but that doesn't matter for this ending. Because we saw Laura die, we saw Anne die. Lot's death doesn't matter for this ending. There it is! And then Jennifer returned to the orphanage. We got the G ending done. Let's go! 3 days later, she was found. Dead in her own room. There is no official confirmation of this, but there are 2 major theories. Theory 1, she committed suicide over the loss of all of her friends and the survivor's guilt. However, the more commonly prevailing theory is that she was hunted down and killed by the Barrows. And that's even what the creator of the series has said, so that's the main theory. Alright, G ending's done. Alright, just B, C, D, E, and F endings. But we're going to get the D, E, and F endings in one playthrough if everything goes right, so we got a shot here, guys. We got a legit shot. We got a legit shot at this. 1.5 hours in, all we have left is 5 endings and the rope trophy. And then we're literally done. So we got a chance. Alright, we already heard Anne scream, so that's out of the way. We don't have to bother with the taxidermy room anymore. It's not important. So 2nd floor here, we do still need to get the key from the doll room. Or children's room, whatever you want to call it. And if we find the piano room, that would be a nice way to speed things up. And then we also want to see if Scissor Man wants... Oh, I just got an idea on how we might be able to knock this out. Please be the piano room. Oh, it's a bathroom. Darn it. He has a chance of spawning in here. But it's almost always the cat. I don't think he can spawn in the shower, actually, so that's unfortunate. If he wants to spawn around here, though, we can knock out the rope trophy and be done with all the RNG bullshit. Okay, let's get the key. I feel like somebody is... I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like there's a doll watching me. It falls to the ground and tries to violate me to the tune of a record player. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is it gonna... Come on. Don't waste my time, please. I mean, I know that we're doing well, but still need as much time as possible, because I don't know how long some of these other endings are gonna take. It's just a kitty. Yep. It's just a kitty. I would have actually rather it been Scissor Man for once. As weird as that is to say. Okay, that's the fireplace room. I need to go in there. We don't need to get the idol. So I am really going to try to get the rope trophy on this playthrough, even if it takes a few extra minutes. If I can knock it out, that's huge, because it's the only RNG trophy we have left. If we get it done now, we're good to go. And this actually becomes 100% pop. Look at how nice this game is being. Thank you, game. I love it. It's Scissor Man. Right when I need him to spawn. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. The one time... Jennifer, why'd you lay down? Jennifer, that's your fault for laying down. You're being dumb. He actually decided to spawn there. We're going to get the rope trophy. We're going to get the RNG done. Guys, this challenge might actually happen. It is entirely possible. Okay. It's so random, though, is the problem. That's the main issue I have, is that it's so random. No, don't do that. I mean, that's fine, too. Oh, God. What does that do? I've never seen that happen before. She trips on top of him and still lives? What? I've literally never seen that happen before. Alright, make sure he's on the screen with me. Alright, come on. Let's get this done. Yep, I have no control over the player. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That's okay. Jennifer trips and falls. Scissor Man falls through the hole. He disappears forever. Attach the rope. I love how it's still in my inventory for some reason. And the RNG is done. Guys. I hope it doesn't break here. We actually can do this. We actually can do this. All that's left are endings. All other trophies are done. Okay, don't need this room. Everything else is done. All we have left are endings. If I can get all the endings in a decent time, we've got Fastest Achiever. We might actually have it. Piano room! Thank you, game! I do need this because I need the scepter. Well, don't interact with that cabinet, Jennifer. You didn't need to go into that. All miscellaneous trophies are done. We might actually be able to do this. We got the scepter. Is everything else done on this playthrough? We need to go see Lot die at the end of this playthrough. And that's about the only other thing we have to do. But we got the rope trophy done. That's the last RNG thing we have to do, so... This legitimately might actually be possible. Oh! God dang it. Oh. He didn't... Well, he was looking down. I guess he didn't care enough to drop in on me. I mean, Scissor Man, I'm a little offended you chose not to say hello to me. I mean, that's kind of rude. It's formally nice to go in and introduce yourself and talk to the person. If you're going to drop in unexpectedly like that. Just saying. So one of these other rooms is the bedroom, and the other one is the library, but we don't need either of them. Because we already got information about... Wait a minute. I just realized something. I was supposed to find out that Mary was evil for the B and C endings, and I didn't. Okay, I'm glad I realized that now, because that's okay. We can knock out the D, E, and F endings all at once. If we get those first, that is totally fine. I have no complaints about that. So yeah, I was actually wrong, so... I never found Mary's true intentions in this. Because I never went to the secret room or the jail cell, so... So I can potentially get the D, E, and F endings right here, as long as everything's right. So that's fine. You know what? I'm not going to complain. You know what? There's no complaints there. I had to do all those endings anyway. So get them done now. Might as well. No complaints. I'm just glad I realized before I went into here. So now I can do it correctly. We had to do them anyway, so it's fine. I got no problem. Okay, so this time, I am going to save right here, just in case things go horribly wrong for any reason. And we're going to go into here. And I'm not going to overwrite that save, just in case. Alright, so now we have a 2-minute showdown with Dan Barrows again. And we should get the F ending now. Because I never saw Lot die, and I legitimately forgot that I actually had to find Mary's true intentions after seeing both friends die. But you know what? Get those 3 endings out of the way. It's fine. We had to do it regardless. It's progress. It's huge progress, because that's half the remaining progress. After that, 3 playthroughs left. Or, no, 2 playthroughs left. B and C endings. See both friends die. Discover Mary's true intentions, and then select different floors. So, I could see this being a sub 3 hour. If things go right, this might legitimately be a sub 3 hour. Because we're only at 1 hour and 39 minutes right now. And then I don't have to stroke the dick. That would be great if I didn't have to pollute my trophy list with stroking a dick. Now, just for funsies, I might still eat a bean for you guys, even if I win. Just for funsies. And just for my own torture, so you guys can laugh at it. I might still do that, even if we win. But at least I won't have to pollute my trophy list with a dick. Okay, Jennifer. Well, we'll see if it works. At minimum, we get the D and E endings done, which is good. JoJo Siwa game? Nah. The JoJo Siwa game has, I feel like, more content to it than this does, or than Dick does. Did I buy the game yet, or no? Which one? I have stroked the Dick. I own it. Just in case I failed. I want to go ahead and have it. And because it could at least come in handy in that big world record stream I'm going to try to do next week, if things go the way I want it to. It gets a little difficult. Stroking the dick gets difficult. I feel like that's something that only happens if you do it like 3 or 4 times a day, and starts to get more difficult. Alright, we should be getting the F ending here. Yeah, this should be the F ending. I think I did everything right for it. Yep! F ending. Awesome. That's another ending done. Hell yeah. Halfway through. 5 out of 9 endings. So what does the continue button do for me here? Is the question. Is Bear Punishment be anchored with the Necrodancer? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Even if I win the lottery, that game ain't happening. I am not skilled enough to do it. I am not patient enough to do it. And it's just not gonna happen. Alright, we're not overrunning my save. I want to see where the continue puts me out at. It's looking good. B, C, D, and E left. Alright, where does that put me out at? From the elevator? Yes. Okay, so this time, we want to go back, and before we do anything else, back to the first cave. Super Meat Boy. I mean, that's more doable. This time, we need to see Lot die over here. And this will get us the D and E endings. Alright, so we're gonna... This is fine. We had to do this eventually. So for the B and C endings, I do need to let myself get locked in the jail cell. Yeah, Super Meat Boy is probably a little more doable. It's definitely more doable than Crypt of the Necrodancer. I don't think it's ever going to happen, though. Yeah, the hardest platinum I'll ever do will probably end up being Wolfenstein 2. I mean, I know that, yes, it's the easiest 10 out of 10 difficulty platinum there is. Let's save here, now that we've dealt with a lot. So first we want to go to the third floor. That'll get us the E ending. So yeah, third floor first, that'll take us to the E ending. Okay, this will give me the E ending. We never found Mary's true intentions. Yep. Alright, that's the E ending. I will take it. It's 5 endings down. Or is that 6? No, that's 6 endings down. It's the easier 10 out of 10 doesn't mean it should be treated... Oh yeah, it's certainly not an easy game. It's either that or Fall Guys is probably the easiest 10 out of 10. Because Fall Guys, I think you can, like, boost or something. Or there's easier ways to do it now than there were. Alright, let's get the D ending. And then we only have 2 left. This might actually be possible. This time we select the second floor instead. Okay, what happens here? Walk to the right. Yeah, we got 2 endings left. They're 2 full playthroughs without the crow stuff we have to deal with. D ending done. Yes! Yes! 7 out of 9 endings and all trophies otherwise done. We might be able to do this, guys. We might actually do this. This is crazy. I might actually be able to do this. I might have my second ever fastest achiever. Look at that. B and C endings are the only ones I don't have. Okay, let's save. Quick start. Alright, B and C endings. We got to see both friends die in any way. And once we see both friends die, we do have to find Miss Mary's intentions this time. So we do need to get locked in the jail cell with Simon. Is probably the faster way to do it. So yeah, we want to get ourselves locked in the jail cell this time. So we'll pick up the ham. It's empty. Wonderful. Of course it is. So yeah, we do want to get locked in the jail cell this time. Guys, we got a legit shot at this. 1 hour and 47 minutes in, and we're only missing 1 trophy, which only requires 2 more endings. So, fastest platinum achiever is entirely possible. There's a small perfume bottle. And then I do not have to stroke the dick. And that makes me very happy to know that I might not have to do that. Okay, free the parrot so we can hide in here, because we still gotta play fairly normally on this playthrough, aside from actually letting both of our friends die. Now it just depends if the RNG gods continue to be nice to me, or if they decide to start screwing me over. Because either one could potentially still happen, given the time that we have left. We got a good hour and a half left, so... to get 2 endings, and each ending can be earned in under 30 minutes, so... a lot of it is going to depend now on RNG. Alright, so let's see. Laura die. That's fine, yep. Jennifer, go through the door, go through the door, go through the door. We're 1 hour and 49 minutes in. I need you to move as quickly as possible. I wonder, there's no way a sub 2 hour would ever be possible with this game. With getting all trophies. Even if you speedran this ending to some crazy maximum, you still would have to get the C ending. So, I don't see any way you could get this in under 2 hours. 2.5 hours, maybe if you were perfectly optimized and absolute perfect luck. But even so, I don't even know if 2.5 hours is possible. I feel like 3 hours is going to be about the minimum that you can do for this game. I might be wrong, but I don't really see it being any faster than 3 hours when I'm really, really looking at it. And even there, you still need really, really good RNG. And perfect knowledge of the game. Okay, hide. Next to last time we have to deal with the parrot room. Where did she go? I wonder if she went through the other door up there. Maybe I go check the other door. At least it's not like in the sequel when he's literally scared of bed sheets. Or stopped by bed sheets is the correct wording. It's the stupidest thing ever, but it's hilarious the first time it happens. When you throw a bed sheet on him and it stops him. It's honestly kind of hilarious. Okay, so this time we do want to get locked in the jail cell. And otherwise, we're going to do the same thing as previous playthrough. We still got to go to the study. We got to see both our friends die. So go up to here. And we didn't get the West Wing key already, so we got to go get that now in the bird hallway, which kind of is annoying. Ring, 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 banana phone. I don't know what that's from, but that's just randomly hopped into my head. Alright, let's get the bird's nest key first. Get it out of the way. Then we'll go get the stuff out of the other room. We don't need the rope anymore. It no longer matters. Because we're not even going to have to go to that particular area. Okay, hit the crate. So, once we do this playthrough, I don't know what's going to be next to stream, because Astrobot's done. Clock Tower's done. I guess all that's left at that point is what's left of Black Ops 6. Some of which I will stream, like the rest of the campaign I don't mind streaming, but some of the other stuff I don't really, like the zombies grinding stuff, I would not stream. There's no point. So the only other thing is Dead Rising 2 off the record, I guess. Which again, I'm not looking forward to playing that more because that game annoys the hell out of me at this point. And we're not even close to being done. If it didn't crash so much, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. How much is left? 2 endings. The B and the C ending. So we're going for the B ending now. Or the C ending. It really doesn't matter which one I get first. because they're basically identical. So yeah, 2 more endings and we're done. All other trophies are obtained. Yep, Dead Rising 2 off the record. I am not looking forward to going back to that, because that has annoyed the hell out of me so far. The game just doesn't work on PS4 is the problem. It's just super buggy and it just crashes so much. So yeah, not looking forward to playing the rest of that. Would have been better if I didn't start it. Yeah, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad of an experience, in all honesty. I thought it would play better than Dead Rising 2 did, but it doesn't, so... Alright, let's go down here. So, we got to get knocked out by Miss Mary, and we got to get the pesticide usage, we got to get the ham. Because this time we have to find out that she's evil. Which we're only going to do by going and getting caught by her and nearly killed by her. Okay, kitchen. First, let's get the ham. Get the ham. Crazy how the Dead Rising games on PS4 are basically unplayable. Yeah, pretty much. And it's kind of ridiculous. Like, how hard would it have been to playtest them? I guess it was too difficult for them. Do Plat BO6 on PS4. Whenever it's fixed, you'll have that done and deleted. Oh yeah, get that storage space out of the way. I mean, the PS5 version, I don't know how much longer it's going to take, but I'll get it eventually. And once I get that done, at least with the PS4 version, I can auto-pop most of the bad trophies. I don't mind doing the campaign again, because the campaign's fun. It's one of the best campaigns we've gotten in, probably since Infinite Warfare, in all honesty. Alright, this time we want to see Miss Mary. Alright, come on, Miss Mary. Or the door's not going to work. Okay, that happens sometimes too. Okay, let's go upstairs. Because we do still have to involve looking at the study here. We do still have to do that. On this playthrough, so... I gotta go up the stairs first. But we do need to find Miss Mary on this one. Continue playing Black Ops 6 on the PS5 and having fun with it. Oh, I liked Cold War's campaign, but I think that I like Black Ops 6's more, personally. Yeah, I think I just like Black Ops 6's more than that. So, I would say it was, to me, the best since Infinite Warfare's campaign. And that's probably not a very popular opinion because so many people hated Infinite Warfare. I really think it's overhated as a game. Alright, let's see if we can get Miss Mary. If not, I will reload save. Come on, Miss Mary. Give me Miss Mary card. Yes, there we go. I like the luck. You're okay, Jennifer. What's the multiplayer trophies auto-pop? I had to get an extra 300 kills and 25 aerial score streaks. Well, that's not overly hard, at least. I can tolerate playing the multiplayer for another day or two if needed. But no, I liked Cold War's campaign. I just don't think it was as good as Black Ops 6's. So to me, Infinite Warfare was the last, like, really good campaign that I enjoyed playing prior to this one. Even though Cold War I still enjoyed playing. I feel like Infinite Warfare is such a... It's forgettable, but it's really underrated as a game. I think it's really... It got kind of unfair treatment with a lot of stuff. Like, it really did kind of get unfairly treated in a lot of ways. Because some of it, a lot of the hatred that game got was from it being packaged with Modern Warfare Remastered. And that was what pissed so many people off. And to be fair, it's a dumb choice. They shouldn't have done that, but that's where most of the hate came from. Infinite Warfare as a game, in terms of its campaign and zombies, is really good. Campaign's great. Zombies is great. Multiplayer's crap. But the other two parts are good. So it was better than some of the more modern Call of Duty games. Advanced Warfare is definitely a bit of a forgotten one. Like, Advanced Warfare had a really good campaign as well. Like, retroactively speaking, a lot of people really like Advanced Warfare's campaign compared to when it first released. Also, do go back and get the 33-hour trophy on Minecraft PS5. Oh yeah, knock that one out. Be your last trophy on it. Nice. Only at 8 hours, so just need to stay at a peaceful world for another 24 hours. Yeah, it's at least an easy trophy. It's just a boring one. Reason why Modern Warfare 2 Remastered didn't get multiplayer. They didn't give it multiplayer because they didn't want it to take up attention from all the other games. Yeah, I wasn't too fond of Exo Survival either. Oh, hey, Scissor Man. I was wondering when you might pop up again. Alright, I'm going to the bedroom. That's easier. Wonder why we don't see Lot's body. Yeah, you never see Lot's body. It just disappears. For some reason. Alright, go to the parrot room. It's easy to hide in. I was wondering when he was going to spawn in that room, because it's been forever. Alright, so we know Miss Mary is evil, so we need to go and get the key for the study, though. We do need to do that. Once we get the key for the study, we involve everything in the study, figure out what item we need, and then go over to the West Wing, and we need to watch Anne die being thrown out the window. And then we'll be pretty much good to go for the B ending. Because we don't have to worry about the crow key or anything like that. 100-day trophy on Minecraft for Vita is so much worse. Can you not just still, like, hide somewhere for it? Just, like, sit in a hole for 33 days? Or 33 hours? I guess it's a Vita, so... Okay, this time, go upstairs. Can you go up the stairs a little bit faster, Jennifer? We're at the 2 hour and 1 minute mark right now. Or we're about to hit the 2 hour, 1 minute mark. PS Vita turns off every couple minutes. Mine never turned off every couple of minutes. But buggy, I could see that. Okay, let's get the key out of here. Because we still have to go to the study. Unfortunately. Glad it's done on your end. Never have to do it again. Need to do it again on PS5, but not on PS3. And at least on the PS5 version, there's no multiplayer to deal with anymore. Thank God. So not having to deal with the multiplayer, that's big, because the multiplayer for that game just takes forever. Or, I mean, it doesn't even take forever, it's just the fact that it has to be boosted, because no one ever really played it. Like, seriously, can you not walk any faster downstairs while you're being chased by a murderous psychopath wearing a pair of scissors? Okay, so we need to go over and get to the study. We go to the study, then we're good to go. So yeah, let's investigate everything in here. Just make sure it all works. Guys, we have a legitimately good shot of getting this. As long as nothing insane happens... This is completely doable, because we're only at 2 hours and 3 minutes right now. We have another hour and 20 minutes to finish, this half of a playthrough and the next playthrough. So unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong... Oh, crap, we gotta get the idol on this playthrough. Well, that's annoying. That adds extra steps. Idol's more annoying to get than the scepter is, so... I'd rather go for the scepter, because it's easier. But the idol is actually canon. The scepter is not. The idol's canon because it's shown in the second game, whereas the scepter is not, so the idol's actually canon. Alright, now we need to see Anne die. So I want to rest here, save the game, and we need to see Anne die here. It's the easiest way to make it happen. There we go. Perfect. That is ideal. That only took a couple of seconds. Let's go. Watch Anne die, so both friends are dead. All friends are dead for that matter, but we know that Miss Mary's evil. We know about the clock tower switches from the note in the study. So we should be good to go for the B ending. Or the C ending, whichever one we want to get first. Let's get the B ending first, because it's the higher ranking ending, and the C ending is technically the most canon one. And believed she could fly so high in the sky. I don't know if that's actually a song or why I'm singing it. I got a little bit of an intoxication right now, but not severely, so... Bathroom! Nope. Not today. Jennifer does not need to go right now, so we're not going in there right now. Alright. Doll room. Let's get this out of the way. I feel like somebody's watching me. Heal up. We want to have full health going in here. Get our ritual key. So we just need to get the idol, unfortunately, which is going to take a couple extra steps compared to the scepter. I'd rather go for the scepter. I don't think being drunk on carnivore diet is good. Yeah, it's probably not. But it's also low carb. So it's good for a keto diet. And I'm also not drunk. I'm tipsy, but I'm not drunk. Sound like reading Rainbow. The lack of carbs is going to be good, though, because, I mean, I've eaten no carbs today, so... I don't think I ate any yesterday either, so... So it's fine for keto, at least. Okay, so we got that done. So we still need to get the idol, which requires us to go find the library, unfortunately. Which is going to be somewhere on the lower floor, because we got the bathroom on the upper floor. So the library is on the lower floor, along with the extra bedroom. Which is going to require a little bit of extra exploration. Hi, Neil. Can of beer has 13 grams of carbs. Who says I drink beer? I don't drink beer. I drink liquor. And liquor has 0 carbs. Nope, don't need that room. Yeah, I mostly drink liquor, so that has 0 carbs. If it's like whiskey or vodka, which are the 2 main things I ever drink, so I don't drink much in the way of beer. I don't particularly enjoy beer. Yes, it's the library. That's exactly what we needed. Yes. Okay, so read the book. There's a paper inside the book. We must keep the demonic statue in a safe place. A tree within a forest, a person in a crowd. Great. Let's get out of here. We got the note we needed. Yeah, liquor's 0 carb, but beer has a lot of carbs in it, so Most beer does, at least. Okay, let's head upstairs. We're in good shape, though. Not knowledgeable on the alcohol, that's fair. Because I know you don't drink, so that's fair. I can see the first floor through the gap. Use the plank. Just think it's all the same. Yeah, it's not all the same. Like, if you're going on like a low-calorie type of thing, then you shouldn't be drinking at all. But if it's low-carb, liquor's technically allowable, and some really dry red wines are allowed. I don't like wine, though. I've drank it plenty of times. I just don't really like it. Okay, we got the statue, so we're good to go. We know about the treachery. We have the statue. We know about the clock tower gears. So we're good. Let's get downstairs, and let's clear our B playthrough. I wish you could save Scum the B and the C endings. If you could knock down like another half hour off of this playthrough. I'm not even joking when I say that. You could literally knock a half hour off this playthrough if you could combine the B and the C endings. Yeah, this room looks exactly like the mural you saw in the other room. Sure it does. Statue. Awesome. Okay, awesome. What was that sound? Let's go. Come on. We ain't got time to waste here. 2 hours and 10 minutes in, and we're about to get the B ending. We're about 5 minutes away from the B ending, so we've got over an hour to get the C ending. So, unless something goes horribly wrong, I think we're good. I think we're going to pull this off with time to spare. Unless something goes horribly wrong. There's something there. It smells like the perfume Mary wears. The dog sees us put this costume on and doesn't question it, because of course it doesn't. Come on, doggo. You gotta be a little smarter than that, little puppy brother. You gotta be smarter than that. I'm not used to having smart dogs around. Well, I say that. One of my dogs is very smart. The other one is not at all. Other one's as dumb as a rock. The other one's... No, let me get that... Let me clarify that. The other one's as dumb as a bag of rocks, but he's still smarter than Adam. Who, by the way, when RFK gets in there and starts investigating these places, Adam gonna probably be spending the rest of his miserable life in prison. And I will happily testify against him for all of the illegal and immoral actions our company takes. There's enough violations that he would get millions and millions of dollars of fines at best, if not just be put in prison for a long time. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna be so happy when that happens. Because fuck Adam. He better learn to like being fucked up the ass. That's what's gonna happen in prison. Because I recently found out my coworker, sweetest girl ever, super, super sweet, friendly, outgoing, but her husband had to get a second job, because our job pays so poorly and treats us so poorly. Husband had to get a second job just to survive for her and the 2 kids. It's insane, it's that bad. So, yeah, I want to see Adam suffer. I want to see all of them suffer. And I've gotten out at this point. Like, one of our former coworkers is going to hire both of us on at her place in the future. I just don't know how many months out that is. So it's not even forever at this point. It's not even all that time, that long anymore. So probably within the next 6 months, we're going to be gone and in a better job with a better company. So it's not that much more time to suffer, but while I'm there, I intend to make their lives a living hell, if at all possible. Because I put myself in a position where they really can't afford to fire me because of the quality of my work and the quantity of my work, and also because I'd have a case built against them for discrimination because they constantly fire Japanese American employees, and I'm one of those Japanese American employees. I'm the only one left. So I have a lot of cases built against them, if needed. His Eastern Euro models became the man in the relationship. I don't know. Eastern European women are supposedly pretty submissive, pretty traditional. Like Russian, Ukrainian, and otherwise. Are apparently fairly submissive in a lot of ways. Pulling out the plastic eggplant. I don't know if he's ever shoved one in himself, but he's going to have to learn how to soon enough when he goes to prison. Yeah, it's going to be funny when he does. Like I've said, I will happily testify in front of RFK and the Doge committee and everything about how my company is committing illegal actions. Wouldn't say that for most of them. I really don't care if they see or hear anything at this point. I haven't cared in a year. Okay, so let's knock the B ending out. B ending at 2 hours and about 15 minutes in. That's okay. Trying to scare me, but the elevator's still going. So somehow he stops the elevator otherwise for some reason. I don't know how that works, but he does. Okay, this time we're going to throw Miss Mary into the gearbox. And that'll be it for this playthrough. So guys, we got one ending left and an hour to get it. I think we're good. I think it's going to happen. Unless something insanely, stupidly ridiculous happens, I think we got this. I legitimately think we got this. There she is. Throw her into the gearbox or the switchboard, whatever the hell you want to call it. And she dies. That's the B ending done. B ending done. We got one ending to go, guys. One to go. Because the Power Red is about to arrive at the night floor. Maybe, yeah. I don't know, because it doesn't make a lot of sense that he's able to do that. Like, because on the other ending it just ends there. Alright. B ending done. We got one ending to go, and that's the platinum. I think we're going to do it. 2 hours and 16 minutes. And we got one ending to go. It will not take an hour to get the last ending. So, I think we got it. I think we're going to have a new fastest achiever. For the second time ever, I'm going to be the fastest platinum achiever. I can't believe it. I honestly thought this was going to be a lot tighter than it was. Tax on overtime. I hope so too. That'll encourage me to actually work overtime. Even with how bad my pay is, if my overtime isn't getting taxed, I am super tempted. Super interested. Okay, C ending's all that's left. And that is the canon ending. So this time, we got to do the exact same thing as the previous playthrough, except we have to select a different floor. And no, you can't save scum it. It's not allowed. Unfortunately. I don't know why it's not, but it's not. So we got to be captured by Miss Mary again. We got to see both friends die. Working all day, every day during the summer. I don't blame you. I'll work extra hours for sure. I'll work an extra 10 hours a week for that kind of extra money. That sounds great. I need the money. Okay, that's empty again. That's wonderful. The crows and stuff don't matter on this playthrough, so it's fine, but I'd have rather it come up now. But we're on last playthrough now. Get the perfume. Get the parrot. It's a parrot, Jennifer. Haven't you ever seen one? Or heard of one? The Norway school system is probably a lot better than the American school system, so you probably know what a parrot is. Your school system's a hell of a lot better than ours is, so you should know what a parrot is. I'll get you! I'll get you! I'll get you! Make an extra 1.8k. I don't know how much extra I would make, depending on how many hours I worked, but it would be worthwhile. No tax on that. Then we need to start putting a tip jar out at our urgent care. Like, we legitimately should do that because literally everyone else in the world does it. Like, all the fast food restaurants have tip jars and stuff now, so why should we not do the same? Even more if you can get a high-paying job, yeah. Starting to work on Sly 2 and PS Extra titles. I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, though. 0.8k would be 2 months of overtime. I mean, that's a lot. That's a decent amount of extra money, though. And all extra money is good money. Okay, the last time we have to see Scissor Man emerging under Laura's corpse. Unless I decide to do the other PS4 version, which I need to figure out what it is. I assume it's a Japanese version. Like, I think the other version is like a Japanese version. That's my best guess. And its best time is like a day or something. So it would be super easy. Obviously, I've never beaten the PS5 time because I already did the PS5 version. I was playing it blindly just to enjoy this game because it's such a classic survival horror title. Extra, of course, yeah. Which ends in May, so May to August can make 3.6k extra. That's pretty good money for, especially for a college student. Talking about something in Sly 2's end credits. I haven't played Sly 2 in forever. Solid game. Loved it, but I don't remember any of it that well. I just know it's one of the easier Sly Platinums. Okay, so we do still have to visit the study on this playthrough, so let's go upstairs. We do have to visit the study on this playthrough. So you're living with your parents a lot more. Oh yeah, they're covering the bills and stuff. That's great extra money. Like that's, well, no, you live in New York. I was gonna say that's several months of rent, but you live in New York, so I don't know how much rent that's gonna actually be. The actual salary as well. Yeah, I don't know how much rent that would be, given that you're in New York. It's probably a lot less. Alright, let's get the key out of the bird's nest. Knock that out for the final time. It looks like a bird's nest. Now push the crate. Get the key out of it. You don't live in the city, thankfully. I mean, even so, isn't New York just expensive in general as a state, even outside of the city? Obviously, the city's more expensive, but live in an expensive town. Oh, okay, gotcha. West Wing key. Got it. Go, Jennifer. Come on. The rope is in here again. It was in here on every single playthrough. I swear it wasn't like that on the PS5. On the PS5, sometimes it was in the secret room before the sealed room. Alright, let's examine this. Anyone can live in California. Yeah, that's insane. Because Ghost used to live in California like a long time ago, and he said how insane it was. That's why he lives in Minnesota now. And I mean, Ohio actually wasn't horrific at the time compared to probably what it is now. And South Carolina's gotten a lot more expensive because we got such a massive influx of people moving in. A lot of Yankees, people that we don't want here, keep moving here and just making it way more expensive. Kind of sucks. We got the cloak, we got the pesticide. Florida's really bad. Yeah, Florida's gotten so much more expensive now. Because the value of everything there has gone up so much. Because it's worth so much to live there. Do you know if someone lives in Cali? I don't know anyone that does, because Lizard Guy was there for a while in the military. He was in San Diego area for a while. But that was also military, so there's different rules for that. They get, like, different stipends and stuff, so kind of a different scenario. Unless you're up in, like, the upper, like, right 3 counties in the state, that are, like, super rural, it's insanely expensive. I know all the Shinies lives out there. I don't know where he lives, but I think he's in the upper part of the state. That more rural part of the state. At this point, best state to live in is Texas or Alabama. Hawaii's cost of living is insane. Hawaii's cost of living is definitely insane. Texas is not as cheap as it once was, especially if you're anywhere around the cities. Alabama's much cheaper, though. Mississippi's fairly cheap. Arkansas is pretty cheap. Parts of Missouri are definitely cheap. Parts of Tennessee. Rural parts of Georgia. Louisiana's cheap. Iowa, Wyoming. Wyoming's probably about the cheapest state. Because Wyoming barely exists. I'm not entirely sure it's a state that even exists. But apparently it does exist. And there's like a few 100,000 people that live there. Wouldn't make Hawaii your honeymoon location. I wouldn't either, but I would like to at least visit it someday. Because it's the only state my grandparents never went to. Like, they're still alive, but on my dad's side, they're still alive, but it's the only state they never went to. Okay, so we gotta wait for Miss Mary to spawn here. See, Rome in Italy or Santorini in Greece. Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather honeymoon in, like, another country, but I'd like to at least say I visited Hawaii, because it's the only state that they never got to visit. Come on, Miss Mary. Why are you not there? We need Miss Mary to show up. It's actually important. 2 hours and 27 minutes, so we got less than an hour left. Quit. And reload. I'm going to save right outside. Let's see if we can speed this along a little bit. Alright, now we can reload save a little more easily. Come on, Miss Mary. Give me a Miss Mary. Yes, thank you. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's okay, Jennifer. Don't you worry. Santorini was mad expensive. Hero costs 19 euros, which is more that's more in dollars, yeah. Happy New York, is that crazy? I don't know what they are around here. I really don't. Okay, let me save. And let me double check again. Oh, okay, well 25 out of 27. Only missing the one. Only the one trophy. I really have to take a piss. I'll be right back. But I have to pee. I can't hold it anymore. We're okay, though. We got plenty of time. Sorry for the glitchiness of the look in the trophy list. I'm going to fix that in the future. Oh, much better. That was probably a world record for how much was in my frickin' bladder. Seeing your friends die and being chased by a zero-load killer, why would you drink the mystery drink? Well, in this particular case, maybe she doesn't fully understand yet. I think here it's about $8 to $13 gotcha, even though Greece itself is a cheap country. It's actually cheap. I feel like everywhere in Europe is super expensive, unless you're in, like, far Eastern Europe. What? I gave him the ham! Huh? Game. I gave him the ham. I very clearly gave him the ham. Apparently he just decided to eat me no matter what. That was weird. I gave him the ham and he didn't seem to care. Something to eat. Here's the ham. Why did you not accept it last time? That was really weird. I think that was probably a bug. That's got to be what that was. Alright, 2 hours and 32 minutes in. We've got about 50 minutes left to finish the C ending. Alright, so we've dealt with this. We've dealt with Simon. So next thing we have to do is still go to the mural room. We have to go to the mural. That's still important. Europe is mostly expensive in countries like Scandinavia or England. Gotcha. I've only ever been to France, so I don't really know it all that well. As me and my family, we still want to go to Italy someday, but our number one place we want to go to is still Japan, because we still have family over there. Even though my grandmother passed away on that side of the family, we still have family in Japan, so it would be cool to meet all of them someday. Eastern European countries are fairly cheap, so Russia, Greece, Albania, yeah. I'm pretty sure that, like, Russia has some of the hottest women, and it's, like, the cheapest. Same with, like, Poland and Hungary and Czech Republic and some of those places. Only been to Turkey and Greece. Greece would be fun to go to. Lizard Guy went there at one point and said it was great. I don't know anyone that's been to Turkey, though, aside, I guess, from you. Alright, so we just need to see Anne die at this point, is the only other thing we need, is for Anne to die. Which we'll deal with that in the upstairs scream hallway. But first, we need to go back to this room to get the key. And once we get the key, we need to go to the study, because there's still things we need to examine in there. Need to make sure I do everything right, because there's not a ton of room for error here. Italy, Germany, and the UK. Italy for sure. Germany would be fun. UK, I don't know. My parents have been there at least, so it's not as interesting to me because they've at least been there and seen it. Not quite as interesting to me. Alright, Jennifer, kneel down. Save the game. Screw the phone. 2 hours and 35 minutes. That's fine. So now we got to go upstairs to the study. That's fine. Examine everything in the study. And then we go to the West Wing. But we also need to watch Anne die in the scream hallway because it's the easiest way to make it happen. Then we just need to figure out which item we need to get. Hopefully it's a scepter because it's easier because we've had that in the past. Idol, it takes longer, but it's not that big a deal at this point because we have a good bit of time extra at this point. Okay, let's first read the note. That's more important. London, plus you got family there. Oh no. Burp. I don't have any family in Europe. Sadly. I have one friend that lives in the UK, but that's literally it. Outside of people on YouTube. Okay, interact with this. Scepter! Yes! Scepter's easier. Guys, we got this. We've all but got this. We're going to be the fastest achiever. We've all but got this at this point. I'm going to examine the note a second time just to make sure it counts. But I think we've got this. These Pakistanis are mostly influenced by the British. Guys, I think we've got this. I legitimately think we have this. Alright, we just need to see Anne die next. That's the next thing we need to see happen. And then we just need to finish out the playthrough. And we're done. See Anne die. Grab the scepter. Grab the ritual key. We've got this. There's more than enough time left. This might be a sub 3 hour. Alright, first, let's wait for Anne to die. Good thing about the UK is you don't need to worry about a language barrier. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. That's one big advantage for there. I mean, I know a little bit of French still, but not like I used to. Even then, I wasn't that great at it. Okay, Anne died. That's good for us. UK won't be that interesting, but at least visiting that country. Yeah, I mean, you get to visit another country. You can at least speak the language of it. Like I said, I used to know French a lot better, but I'm not particularly good at it anymore. Okay, so we just need the scepter and the ritual key. Nothing else is needed. So we just need the music room. And if we're really lucky, this is the piano room. It probably won't be because this room hasn't given me very good RNG so far, so we'll see. Nope, that's the library. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Can you only go to London? Because they went to... My parents went to Ireland, I know. I don't know where else they went in the UK, though. Or just those islands. We've talked about going maybe to Iceland at some point because it's technically like the closest country in Europe that we can go to. It'd be... I feel like it'd be fun to go to during the summer, but not during any other time of the year. Do. Last time we have to hear this. Let's go. Let's go. Do. Iceland's mad expensive? Really? It's like the cheapest one to fly to. And we can get, like, through my mom, we have, like, hotel points and flight points and stuff, so... And hopefully, once I get a new job in the role that I want to have, I'll be able to fly around a lot and travel a lot. Because the role I really want to have is very travel heavy. Which, I mean, yeah, it might influence YouTube stuff a little bit, but it will allow me to travel all over the US, possibly other countries, and my pay would be fantastic compared to what I currently have. It would be more than enough to survive off of as a lone person. Enough to have actually a traditional type of family, so... Alright, so we still need the music room. That's the only other room we need, is the piano room. Once we get that, we're good. There it is. Alright. Take the scepter, the cane. More money on it, take it to a country that's cheaper, than less money on it, take it to an expensive country. I think it depends on the country, because, again, there's certain countries I really want to go to more than others, like Italy and Japan specifically. And, I mean, for Japan, it's especially because I actually have family that lives over there, so it makes sense. I would love to get more of the culture, the history, everything. Alright, we've got the scepter, so we're almost done. We just got to go to the chapel now, and we're done. We have the scepter. We found out Mary's true intentions by getting captured by her. We saw Lot die. We read the note in the study. We just have to go to the chapel, and we're basically done. We're going to have this done in under 3 hours. I wonder how many times I'm going to get reported for this, despite the fact that I literally have it here on YouTube as proof. I was smart enough to save certain RNG-heavy trophies at the very beginning and knock them out. Okay, Jennifer, put the cane in. The scepter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Just saying you can do more in a cheaper country. Oh, for sure. And that's one sad thing about Aruba, is that it's not cheap. Because that's, me and my family, it's our favorite place to vacation because we're familiar with it. We even know the people that work at, like, the hotel and everything. They've been there for 30 plus years. Because my parents went there for their honeymoon, actually, you know, over 30 years ago. 32 years ago it'll be this year. Because they got married 3 years before I was born, so... Why would you get reported? Because PSN Profiles is weird. And sometimes people get reported for things they really shouldn't. Wasn't it Killer that was saying a couple days ago about the bullshit of getting reported by like Activision and getting banned from Call of Duty games for no good reason, it can be weird. It's probably salty people, but it can just be weird. Okay, go all the way to the right. Lot is not there. That's totally fine. Parents got married in 2002. Same with them. My parents got married in like 1992. I feel so old. Again, like, I've talked about this before. This game is the same age as me. This game came out in September or August of 1995, and I was born in early October of 1995. So it's the same age as me. Dad was 36 and Mom was 28. My parents, when they had me, my dad was 35 and my mom was 33. And they were married at 32 and 30, respectively. Never been reported. I haven't either. I mean, I don't cheat, so there's nothing they could report me on, especially given that I record most of my Platinum experiences. Plus the fact that I write so many guides for them that, in all honesty, they're going to be more trustful toward me. But I literally record all of my Platinum experiences to where they wouldn't be able to... I would have proof against any allegations. As we see here, we're going to have this Platinum in under 3 hours. We're only a few minutes away from this Platinum. Yeah, we're only a few minutes away, so we're going to have this in under 3 hours, and it's all in a live stream that I can easily upload to there if I need to. I can upload to the trophy guide if I need to, in all honesty. I don't have a problem doing that. Could care less if get reported from PSN profiles. My only concern would be not being able to write guides anymore if I got reported for any reason. I don't know if that would cause problems. I don't know if it does or not. But, I mean, I write so many guides for the website. I still have one of the highest numbers of guides for the website. It would suck, but already falling off on the leaderboards, that's fair enough. Mother never married your stepdad, or your bio dad. Okay, last time we have to see this cutscene. But yeah, like, I have proof of everything. I even have proof of progress through my weekly trophy updates. So, in some ways, that's a huge advantage in that I talk my trophy progress on every trophy update. I keep it all pretty well documented. Parents got married in 99, you were born 2 years later. Dang, I feel so old. I was born in 95, I feel so old. Again, I'm as old as this game is. This game came out the same year I did, like 1 month before I was born. Alright guys, if everything went right, we're going to get the C ending, the final ending we need, and we're going to have the Platinum. And we're going to be the fastest achiever by, like, over 30 minutes. I'm going to have a second time, I'm going to be the fastest achiever. I honestly can't believe it. Because I only ever had it for Thrillville. I got close with Destroy All Humans 2's PS4 version, the original Destroy All Humans 2 PS4. I got super close with that. I was second. And Homefront the Revolution, I was second for the 100%. And I was in the top, like, 30 for Platinum. But again, I still need to do a story time video for that game about the ridiculousness it put me through. How it got me addicted to caffeine. Boosting with someone, removed from leaderboards. You can still join sessions. Okay, that's good. And it's more about wanting to write guides. Okay, so she knows that Miss Mary is evil. That's good. We just got to get through this final scene, which is, again... It's not confirmed, but it's highly believed that the C ending is the canon ending for this game. Because not only does it have everyone dead, but she calls out the names of everyone. And that's not seen in any of the other endings. So it's highly believed that this is actually the canon ending. So we might as well end with it. Let's end with the canon ending. Not good enough to make a guide. Parents dated for 2 years before they got married. My parents dated on and off since high school. I'm not even joking. They first dated in high school, but they dated on and off. Alright, this is it. Die, Miss Mary. Nope. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. What a good God, PSN profiles. Yeah. They don't like you for some reason, and unfortunately, it seems like there's several people they just don't like. It's kind of screwed up. Alright. This is going to be it, guys. Platinum trophies coming up in the next couple minutes. Turn the clock tower on. Scissor Man hates it. Possibly because it causes him to age rapidly is one of the theories. There's several ideas about it. That's the C ending. Again, it's considered by a majority of the big fans to be the canon ending. I don't know if that's true or not. There it is, all endings! Clock Tower Survivor! 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 58 seconds. Guys, I'm a record holder. Again. Twice. 2 games now. I have the fastest achiever. I did it. I actually did it. We did it. Holy shit, we did it. Thanks everyone for the congrats. We did it. Fastest achiever. Let's go. That is awesome. That is the second time I've ever been fastest achiever. This will make for a good video in the future along with that Thrillville video. So now I'm the fastest achiever for 2 games on PSN profiles. Not a lot, but it's something. Oh, that's so amazing. And now, I don't have to play this game, but I'm going to keep it here for an massive stream that I have coming up next week. If everything goes right, it's going to be a massive stream next week. Look at that. Tower Rewind 100% into it because it seems to cause problems. 2 hours, 48 minutes, 58 seconds. Yep, see? So, I need to figure out why it does that. I need to figure out why it does that for looking at the trophy list. That makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know what that is, but I need to look into search that a little bit because that's really, really weird. So I have no idea what that. Now if we get a remaster of the other one, yeah. Because Clock Tower PS1 is... I mean, it ain't easy. It's got some challenge to it. So yeah, it's like looking at the trophy list breaks the stream? I don't know why that is. That makes no sense. What is it doing? Well, at least I got through it. You know what? At least I got through it. I have no idea why it's doing that, guys. It shouldn't be. Everything on my capture line. But it's like the trophy list just breaks my streams for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes no sense whatsoever. Started happening since Black Ops 6 release? Maybe. It shouldn't be happening. It makes no sense whatsoever. Stream took acid? Pretty much. And it doesn't make any sense. Like, it only does this with, like, Clock Tower and Black Ops 6. I don't understand why. I mean, the good thing is we got through the... So that's all that matters. We got through everything. But why does it do this? I really need an explanation of how God has gotta be... This makes no sense ever. So, I don't get it. Makes no sense whatsoever, because everything on my Elgato looks correct. So, I don't know why. I need to look into that, because apparently looking at the trophy list up, I don't know why, but it does. It makes no sense whatsoever. The trophy list, because it'll break the stream further. But I think that's something that's happened to me before, so I'll look into that. All that matters is we actually won. Like, why do this? It makes no sense. There's no logic to it. It just does it randomly. I don't want to end the stream just yet because I want to do a thing here. Decides to work. So even though I beat the challenge, I thankfully do not have to stroke the dick, which I am very about, but I'm going to eat one of my jelly beans if this stupid fucking thing has to work. Prevent it? Yeah, maybe. Go back into the game, why not? This is ridiculous. This should not be happening. This is absolute bullshit. I don't know why it does this. Let's see if it decides to actually work now. I don't know why it does this. It makes no sense. No one will give me an answer from Elgato or anywhere. There it goes. Yeah, that makes no sense. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea why it does that. It makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. So, just because I purchased one of these for $3, and I'm not going to let my money go to waste, we're going to eat one bean, even though I beat the challenge. I don't have to platinum the dictate game, thankfully, but I am going to eat one bean just for fun here. Okay, it's a yellow-looking one, which is apparently either wet dog or banana? What? Wait, there's no color that matches this on the thing. What? There's no color that matches this. Get out of the music. There's no color that matches this. Hang on. Let me find one that actually matches a color on the list. Okay, here's a green. This is either a booger or a juicy pear. Neither of those sound good. So it's either a booger or a juicy pear. Well, let's find out. I think it was supposed to be a juicy pear, but it doesn't taste that good. But it's not bad enough to be the booger? Huh. I don't actually know what that is. It doesn't taste great. It doesn't taste like either. But it doesn't taste bad. Why not one more? I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay, we got another one of these weird-looking yellow ones, so... I mean, seriously, there's several that look like this color. I don't know what this is. It could be dead fish or strawberry banana. And it smells awful. That's nasty. Yeah, that's dead fish. Nope. I don't need to eat it because I won the challenge. I don't need to eat it because I won the challenge. I won the challenge. It doesn't matter. I beat it by like... So, we're good. I don't think the strawberry banana will make an allergic reaction for me, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not eating that. I beat the challenge, so it doesn't matter. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell. Now that the stream's breaking again because apparently the main screen doesn't fucking work. Thank you guys for watching. We set a record. I'll see y'all back here real soon.